What's up guys, Sekapoko here, bringing you another episode of One Piece Treasure Cruise News. For this we'll be going over some of the data leaks that just came out on the Japanese version. We'll be going over some of the things that are coming out in the next couple of weeks, as well as what you should expect for the next 2 to 3 weeks of content. If you haven't done so already, make sure you guys hit that like button down below, as well as the subscribe button down below, so we get lots of support in the channel, keep the channel growing. Make sure you guys have great content here. If you guys do want to get notifications every time I drop a video, make sure you hit the bell notification right next to it, so you get notifications every time I drop a video. Without further ado, let's go ahead and go into the news. While perusing on the Reddit and getting all the information in, what we actually got was a gentleman named Planson went out and did a little bit of future traveling. He was able to find out some of the data leaks that we have going on for the next couple weeks. Not so much data leaks, just future traveling. No big deal. What he did was he found out that there's going to be a 3-time super success from January 9th through January 11th, as well as again to January 16th, as well as through January 19th. Instead of being a 2-time super success, now it's going to be a 3-time super success. If you're not aware, the last time we saw any kind of 3 times anything was the 3-year anniversary, so this is actually pretty hype that we're actually going to get 3-time super success, so that's pretty cool. We also got a 2-time skill up, as you can see, when it has a 1 bar of Japanese text above the power up menu. That is going to be for super success, and 2 bars is going to be for skill up. There's going to be a skill up from January 12th through January 14th, just like there is every 2 weeks. And then there's actually a sooner skill up than that. There's actually a skill up every 1 week here, which is really cool. From the 12th to the 14th, we're having a skill up, and then another skill up from the 21st to the 23rd. So you're going to have 2 skill ups in that time frame. That's probably because we have the new Laboon ship coming tonight on One Piece Treasure Cruise Japan, and the Laboon ship is very similar to the original 2nd anniversary ship, as well as all the other ships that have come out that actually give you max special on all your abilities, and you're able to clear the content very easily. It's really nice that we're actually going to get a 2 different skill ups in basically a week and a half. So that's really nice. I like that Bandai has made it so that we're actually getting a skill up every other week here. That's awesome. That's really good. It makes it so that people that are really trying to make sure their box space is optimized and they're not going to overflow in box space will be actually able to farm these raids, have enough box space to feed during the skill up, and then do it again right afterward. So that's really great. And they have 3 days during that time frame to get all that stuff. Awesome skill up there. So definitely save your skill ups, save your save all your stuff for your skill up. It's going to be great. If you have a lot of princess turtles and a lot of things you want to level up, probably wait until the 9th of January to start leveling things up, and then just go ham on leveling things up. I know if you need to level stuff up for raid content or whatever you need to do, you have to do. If you can, try to save your XP stuff for just a couple more days, and you'll get a lot more rewards. It'll be very great. 3-time skill up is extremely hype. I'm really excited about this. I mean, I sound excited. I'm a little down because I'm just like exhausted from yesterday. I'm very excited about this. The next thing we got here is the return of the Saji Island, which is really great, and that's going to be coming on January 9th, 10th, and 11th. If you have a lot of lobsters, if you have silver lobsters, bronze lobsters, whatever, you're going to be getting more of them on the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th. So 6 days of the Saji Island. If you've never run the Saji Island before, definitely run the Saji Island. The way it works is that you were able to run it, I think, a number of times. After you run it a certain number of times, then it goes away for the day, and then it comes back the next day. Very good island to grind. This is amazing island. Do not miss out on this island for XP items. Even if you have max level XP items, just use all the crappy lobsters and save your gold lobster. Very useful to do every single version of this so you can get all the XP items. The next bit of news here is we have the return of the Luffy Socket Island. So apparently this event is now just building up in hype to be like a really good anniversary level event. I'm excited because they're basically kicking this off after the New Year's Sugar Fest, so it's kind of like a bleed into New Year's thing. January is an extremely hype month. We're actually going into an amazing month. This month is as strong as right around the time as the Lucy Sugo Fest came out so far, if not even stronger than that. It's actually almost an anniversary level event. The fact that we're getting a 3-time skill up is insane. The fact that we're getting the Socket Island returning is also insane, and we're getting the Laboon ship. I'd say, you know what, this actually is an anniversary level event. Please farm this. I don't know what they're gonna have in store for the 4th anniversary, if they're coming out with stuff, all this stuff that was around on the 3rd anniversary minus the skill book islands. This is still like really close to how it was on 3rd anniversary, so definitely do not miss out on farming these events and these raid bosses. These are amazing to farm. We are also going to get a Shanks XP Island. As you can see here, it's going to be worth a 3 stamina island. I'm not exactly sure how much XP we're going to get out of this, but we're going to get it on the 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th of the month. If you do want pirate XP, this is a great way to get a pirate XP. It's been a long time since they've released this Shanks Island. It's worth a free gem, so that's great. You can also see on the same picture here, we're also getting the booster beach, which is going to be the elder turtles and the evolvers and stuff. So those are going to be on the 10th. So on the 9th, we're going to get the pork chops and elder turtles, or whatever, the pigs, I guess. And then the 10th will be the rainbow evolver beach. The 20th will be more Evolver Turtles and Pigs, and then the 21st will be Evolver Beach as well. So we're going to get that 4 times. So that's 4 more gems, plus all the gems we get, including the Shanks Island every day. So that's really good. We're getting tons and tons of free gems this month. I really like that. It's making it so that we got lots of stuff that we had to spend gems on last month, or the beginning of the month now, and we're getting a lot of stuff. So that's really, really great. The next thing on here is we're also going to get half stamina fortnights for Kimono, Luffy, Sand Beach, and Nico Olivia on January 10th. So one day one day of half stamina fortnights. So make sure that you're actually going to farm out that Kimono, Luffy, Sand Beach, and Nico Olivia. So the Kimono Luffy fortnight, that is the day to farm it out on January 10th. We're also going to get the Kimono Robin fortnight, which will be the second set of Kimono fortnights. That will be from the 11th to the 16th. So farm that out the rest of the week so you can get those units. If you're not aware, those are boosted units in the next adventure mode, and we'll be going over who the next adventure mode character is in a couple minutes. There is also going to be a treasure map tutorial set of islands, just like we had for the 0 stamina version with Cavendish when the new adventure mode drops, with this Mihawk guy here. These are worth 10 stamina each, and they're apparently different than the original. They do have Chopper Man missions, which are provided by Koala-san, so if you do want to check that out, the Reddit is of course in the description below, so check that out later. The treasure map Mihawk islands are different from the previous Cavendish training islands. Cavendish just was 0 stamina, had nothing else. The Cavendish actually one said training island. This Mihawk actual island says challenge island and cost stamina. So apparently you're able to run it a number of times. You get stuff from running it a couple of times. In part 1 it says, in this Mihawk Island, Mihawk and Company will teach you about the treasure map. And the second part will say, Mihawk and Company will teach you how to play the treasure map. And the third part will say, in this island, Mihawk and Company will tell you who are good units to use in the treasure map. Really? They waited this long to teach us? Okay, but I guess that's fine. And the last thing from future traveling here, we can see that we're getting the return of the Chopper Cotton Candy Paradise Island from January 10th through the 16th. If you've never done this before, it's a really good way of getting cotton candies. It's an island that you buy for 1 gem, and after you buy it for 1 gem, you have 30 minutes to run it. Once you run it for 30 minutes, you can get like a ton of cotton candy. So if you're really low on cotton candy, this is a great island to run. The choppers on the island, there's 10 stages, and they each drop cotton candy and stuff. So definitely a good island to run if you need cotton candy. I probably won't do it, but I've done it before in the past. It's very, very good. The next thing we have coming out here is the new Kai Enel raid, as well as limited rare recruit Kobe news. All of this was translated, of course, by Koala-san. So thank you, Koala-san, for all your hard work. You do really great work. The Kai Enel raid is going to be lasting from the 8th through the 15th. It's going to be for driven, powerhouse, and cerebral units only. The 40 stamina version is going to be play as many times as you want, and the 60 stamina version is going to be 7 times per day. Yeah! I'm so happy about that. I'm so glad they're not jerks about it. If you're not aware, the original Kai raids were a 30-minute challenge where you had to run as many runs as you could run within 30 minutes. And now you run them anytime you want to, 7 times per day. So much better. Love that. It's going to be a guaranteed drop of the poster and have a chance to drop 10 cotton candy from the stage. There's also a chance to drop forbidden tomes from the stage as well, so that's really great that we're able to get forbidden tomes out of Kai Enel. I think this is probably going to be as difficult as the Kai Coliseums, which is really hard. Now, there are a lot of units that are going to be boosted here that are going to get a 1.75 HP attack and recovery boost, as well as a 10 cooldown reduction. Ichiji, Yonji, Fisher Tiger, Limited Rare Recruit Kobe, Strength Treble, Size Sugar, Limited Rare Recruit Ben Beckman, 20th Anniversary Nama, and Raid Kuma. Now, the boss information we already have translated. So on the driven version, Enel is going to have a great barrier, not clear on how many greats you have to hit. We'll roll back specials by a certain amount of turns, and the captain, friend captain as a preemptive. We'll have a damage threshold cut protection on. First turn, he will bind 1 crew member, captain, friend captain excluded, for a long time. He will paralyze and change orbs to block after a certain number of turns, every turn, not sure how often. Nobody knows actually for turn levels on paralysis and stuff. The recommended characters to bring, this is all from the translated excerpt that they give us. They say, hey, this is what's happening in these raids, and this is what you think you should do. So all that's right here, if you're wondering. You're supposed to bring Strength Treble to get rid of the damage threshold cut. You were supposed to bring Size Sugar to change G and Tandem into matching after using different characters to change Block and G into NT and D. Pika. Recommended to bring Strength Raid Akainu for the color affinity boost. Okay, that's cool. So the Raid Akainu actually has a use now. That's cool. The next version is going to be Powerhouse, where Powerhouse is going to have and Enel have a 10-hit combo barrier. They're going to have Threshold Cut protection on. They'll change block orbs after certain turns, and no one knows how often the interval is. There's after certain turns, you put a restriction on the number of specials that can be used, and a very small orb boost, attack down, and locks the chain multiplier. Say, wait. It gives you a very small orb boost, attack down, and locks the chain multiplier. That's so mean! Those are things you can't get rid of with Powerhouse. That's so mean! Use specials that will ignore defensive buffs to get rid of the mobs around Enel. So apparently he's gonna have mobs around him as well. The wave clear obviously is really good. I mean, it's Powerhouse, so maybe you can bring the adventure mode Whitebeard to clear everything. Who knows? It's recommended to bring Fisher Tiger for an attack boost. Recommended to bring Strength Ichiji to lock the chain multiplier. Recommended to bring Dex Yoji for the extra damage on top of the timing bonus, which is triggered by who? Oh yes, Ichiji. On turn 2, Enel will reduce your HP by a large amount, and thus bringing a healer on damage reducer is also recommended. Judge team, maybe? On the Cerebral version for Enel, Enel's going to have a damage barrier. He's going to put up a damage threshold protection cut on and boost his own attack. It's recommended to bring Strength 20th down to get rid of the attack up and threshold cut, which you know, that's perfect. Enel will change block orbs and reduce chain coefficient. Dang. Chain Locker, I guess. Recommended to bring Inpin Beckman to boost against delayed enemies, and recommended to bring Strength Inarashi for the extra damage on top of the tap timing bonus. Okay. Enel will do an interrupt when you use an orb manipulator. We'll only use one interrupt one time, but you can actually bring 2 orb manipulators and you'll be totally fine. Recommended that one would be Strength Raid Kuma, so you get the orb boost as well. Kai Enel is also going to be Dex, if you're not aware from all the strength stuff that's popping up right now. Dex Kai Enel is going to boost the attack of Dex characters by 2 times, and we don't know the rest of his special. Probably going to be 20,000 just like the other Enel, but it might be a little bit better, it might be worse, who knows. The Kai raids have kind of been stagnant lately, and the Kai Colosseums have been a little bit better than the original version in specials. Hopefully they're going to actually keep that trend going, and they're going to make Kai Enel really strong here, and they're going to make him better than the quick raid Enel, so that'd be really great. As usual, you can't use the quick raid Enel to raise the Kai special of Dex Kai Enel, so you definitely need to farm the Dex Kai Enel during the time frame it's out. For the last bit of news here, we have the new treasure mode character. It's going to be, of course, Ace. You know, everybody knows. It's not really hard to figure this one out. The only one that was kind of hard to figure out was the Whitebeard one. Every other one's been pretty easy, so that's great. Here is the list of boosted units that we're going to get in the next adventure mode, so make sure you farm out these characters, and that's why I was talking about farming out the half stamina call Kimono Fortnite for the Kimono Straw Hats. They are all going to be boosted, so the Kimono Luffy, Kimono Zoro, Kimono Nami, Kimono Sanji, Kimono Chopper, Kimono Usopp, and Kimono Ramen are all boosted in this next adventure mode, so definitely make sure you farm them out. As far as the other farmable units, we have the Fortnite Mihawk, Fortnite Perona, Fortnite Sanji, and Fortnite Reiju, so make sure you have farmed out versions of all of those units as well. The other units that we're going to have for boosted units for free-to-play is going to be Raid Rayleigh, which is out right now in the Japanese version, Raid Shiki, Raid Garp, Kai Raid Akainu, and Kai Raid Kizaru. All of those are going to be boosted for this adventure mode. The Colosseum units that are going to be boosted are going to be Quick Kai Colosseum Killer, Enel Colosseum, as well as Kai Kinemon Colosseum. For the list of legendary units that are going to be available, of course, it is just going to be Legendary Doflamingo, which kind of stinks. I wish there was more, because I like when they were releasing a bunch of different ones for this, but I guess they wanted to make this one way more free to play, so that's great. There's a ton of free to play units on this next adventure mode. It's going to be the entire new batch, so this is kind of like a new batch type adventure mode, so that's kind of cool. And there's also going to be an event character, which is the new Quick Zoro that was just released, and there's also going to be Gear 4 and Cavendish going to be boosted on this adventure mode. The other thing that we're going to see here is that there are going to be 2 more units that are going to be added to this, and there may be another unit later on. The other 2 units that are going to be added to this are going to be the 1.5 and 1.2 boosters, or 1.25 boosters. I am unclear on which one they are yet, because we actually don't know, but this list was provided us by Alpha, I think Alpha to Everything on Discord. Discord, so thanks, Alpha. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this episode of One Piece Treasure Cruise News. My name is Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you hit the like button down below, as well as the subscribe button down below, so we get lots of support in the channel and keep the channel growing. If you guys do want to get notifications on all my videos, make sure you guys get the bell notification right next to it, so you get notifications every time I drop a video. Alright guys, have a great rest of your day. Peace.